Hi guys, this is going to be my trying to conceive vlog number 3. What, sweetheart? Here you go. And we'll just do a little recap. So I got my first postpartum period back on April 9th. And since then, I have not had another one. I have not had any positive OPKs, and just it's been very uneventful and discouraging. Then last week I went ahead and I did my OPKs the way that I always do, negative, 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 and I did my pregnancy tests just because I am addicted to peeing on sticks. I'll admit it, I'm addicted. So I did my weekly pee on a stick, and I have no idea what she's saying. Anyways, so I did that, and all negatives right away. Wait a little while, still negative. And then Wednesday morning came around, and I did my pee on a stick again, and it was negative. Then the afternoon rolled around when I came home from work, and I just had this weird feeling inside of me, and so I dug around in the garbage bin in the bathroom. It's just a little bin, and all that's in there really are my sticks and maybe some tissue. And I pulled a few out, and on one of them that I'm assuming was from that morning or the night before, had a very, very faint line on it. It was almost gray. So I'm like freaking out. I'm like, that's a second line. It can only be there if there's hormone in my urine, and you know, that's something awesome. And then I get online and I read that if they're gray, if the faint line is gray, it's usually an evap line, which is just an evaporated line. And it just broke my heart. I was like, I just got so excited to find out that it was nothing. And you know, it just, I was so bummed out. And then of course the next day we were getting ready to leave for out of town, and was supposed to have this like wonderful weekend, and I was so down. So on the last morning that I worked before we left for our weekend, I stopped at Walgreens and I got a digital test because I didn't want to look at any more lines. I was tired of looking at lines, and I wanted something to tell me, yes you are, or no you're not. So I got that and brought it home, and right away I went straight to the bathroom, and I went ahead and I did my business, and I put it down on this bathroom sink, and I walked away. I came out into the living room and I sat down with Graciela, and we were watching cartoons, and something came over me, and I was just so nervous, I guess. Terrified might be too strong of a word, but I was very, very nervous and a little scared to go back and look at the results. And I don't know why I felt that way. I think because if it was negative, it would confirm my sadness, and if it was positive, like I wanted that so bad that I didn't think that I could handle any other news except for positive. So it took me about 15 to 20 minutes to go back in there, and I didn't think of this at the time, but I'm glad the digital test was okay to read up to 3 hours later. I hadn't thought about that at the time. So I went back in about 20 minutes later, and I peered down at the pregnancy test, and he started shaking, and we were besides ourselves. I still have no words for the way that we felt, and it's just, here we are. This is my last trying to conceive vlog for baby number 2, because baby number 2 is already cooking. Bless you, sweetheart. And we're just over the moon with this information, and I can't wait to start my pregnancy vlogs, so stay tuned.